All right, it looks like we're live. So, hello and welcome to the new year. It is now 2023, January 1st, 2023, start of the new year. I'd like to welcome it in by playing some Total War for the win. It's about 10:20 today. It's a Sunday. Have a holiday weekend. So, I had a pretty good holiday season. Guess it's technically over now, but there's still stuff going on. I got a new keyboard. I got a new crypto wallet. It's a cold wallet because with like FTX and Coinbase and stuff, the companies they don't have FDIC like insurance. They're not like a bank. So what they used to have in the old days, I think if you've ever seen like It's a Wonderful Life or whatever, they have a bank run where the bank doesn't have enough money to cover everyone's deposits. So you have to get to the bank before it goes bankrupt, and then you can't get your money back because they already gave the money to people. So that's kind of what's going on with some of the crypto exchanges right now, where like FTX, you can't really go and get your money out because they already used it all and lost it. Because they don't have rules where they have to cover your deposits because it's not federally regulated yet. So, anyway, to make a long story short, I had to get a cold wallet to store my crypto, which I mostly have Ethereum, because I think that's the best choice. It's kind of bigger and more stable than a lot of the other coins. Probably be here in the next 5 to 10 years, and a lot of things support it. So anyway, got a cold wallet so that's stored off the internet, so it's not available on like Coinbase or whatever, so that they can use it and I'll lose it potentially. And then so that it's harder to hack, because it's harder to get to that wallet and then get the information from it so that you can go in the account and make transactions or do whatever someone would do if they were like trying to steal your crypto, use your crypto or whatever. Anyway, I got a bunch of clothes. I waited till right after Christmas. Went shopping this Friday, so it was the day before New Year's Eve, and got a bunch of sales. So like, I'm in California, so like we don't have that big of coats, like that heavy of coats, because we don't have that much weather. But I was able to get two, like a coat and a jacket, both about 60% off. So it was like better than 2 for 1. So I just used gift card money for that. So that's good. And they were good brands too. It was Tommy Hilfiger, so you can get some pretty good stuff. They had clearances on like Eddie Bauer stuff at Kohl's too, so it's got some pretty good deals if you want to go shopping now, if you got gift cards for the holidays. Which leads into Steam. You can get some pretty good deals. Like if we look at Total War, see, 11/24. What's going on here is 75% off for the winter sale. I think this is about the time I got it last year, so need to work on it. Learning more about how to do things in this over time, but right now I'm doing more Rome 2. If we want to look at Rome 2, see, this is a good sale, but it could be even cheaper. See, 75% off. So it's a good time to get Steam games. I got some Steam money, but I'm not spending it now because I don't have any games that I really want to play that are on my wish list. See, if we look at my wish list, it's like I have like 50 games, 54 games on it. So I don't know that I really need to do this Avorion on it like that, actually. I don't know, whatever. I don't know about crafting games. I just started playing a crafting game, and then I was like kind of trying to play it, but I didn't get too into it. So yeah, so even Warhammer 3 that came out this year, it's already 25% off. But I don't need more games now because I have a bunch of games. Anyway, and then to lead into some more info, what are we here at? 5 minutes in? Okay. Taking too much time. This is my Steam Replay 2022. So, since I'm a streamer, I get to have a little bit more flexibility, leeway with that I'm gaming, because that's part of why I'm gaming, because I'm actually relatively good at the game, or I have more experience with it than most people. So it makes sense to try to give a guide of how to do different things. Anyway, this is what I played. Total War Rome 2, about a quarter of the play time, 60 sessions played, which makes sense. Sometimes I'll just start the game and look at things and then close it. I won't really play. So that's how the sessions got so high, but about a quarter of the play time. And then I think if we look at this, I'm at about 217 hours, and I was at like 170-ish at the beginning of the year, or March, when I started streaming. So that would be like 40-ish hours, 45 hours of this game, and that's about a quarter of the time. So we're looking at like 160, 200 hours of gaming a year, which isn't bad. That's respectable, but not kind of a habit, because if you look at like 52 weeks in a year, it's about 4 hours a week to get to 200 hours. So that's like every weekend I play video games for 2 hours a day, or for 4 hours on one day, which isn't bad. So that's, if you're like a pro gamer, it probably doesn't seem like a lot, but like I said, I'm a hobbyist, so this makes sense. 26 games played, so I do play a lot more games than other people, because I just like kind of going in a new game and poking around and seeing what's going on. But a lot of people get really specialized on a game or a few games, and then they get really deep into those games. But I don't do that as much, just from how I do things. Europa Universalis, 16% playtime. It's another long game. We can look at that more in a minute, but the issue is mostly that there's a steep learning curve, and then each country's different, and you have to play differently, and it works differently, and you have different kind of goals. So, anyway, there's just a lot to that game, so that's why it takes a lot of time. And then you run through each like day for like 600 years, so then it's how fast you can run through each day, because you can speed up time or slow it down. 240 achievements unlocked for 20 games, 44 rare achievements. That makes sense again, because I play a lot of new games, new games, because when you first start playing the game, they kind of have a lot of game achievements available, that you like captured your first region or whatever in Total War, or that you did like a naval battle. So like once I get a little farther in Total War until I have like a navy, then I'll get like a naval battle achievement. That I played like 5 battles or something, got 3 regions. So there's a lot at the beginning, and then 44 rare. That's probably a lot of like Total War stuff, because I'm kind of specializing in that a little more now. Total War till about 10% of play time. 4 days is the longest streak. So if we look at this, unlocked more than 10 times the Steam average, but I play more games, and that's part of why. Playing 26 games instead of 5. And I didn't have as much of a streak because I only play on the weekend. So I don't play new releases. I try to get things on sale that are older. So that's why 81% of the games are from the last 1 to 7 years. And then some of them are really old, 15%, because you get better deals on older games. Looks like I play a lot of grand strategy, simulation, open world, some city builder, some 4X, and some card battler. That was like Gwent, I think I played a bit of. So I earned 6 badges, but that was just me buying the cards on the internet, and then I can upgrade my little badge on Steam. Workshop item subscriptions. I don't know what that is. Those are like mods, maybe. I think I got some mods, but then I turned them off. It's for like Total War. Top played game is Total War 2 Emperor Edition. So you can see here that I have some months I don't play as much. Some months I do. Summer I play less. I think I was busy with work in here. And then... Or no, I was playing different games. So I'll switch between different games, and then that's why it'll look different. And then these different achievements that I found that I unlocked. And then in Europe Universalis, it's like mostly August. And if we go here, I actually played a lot in August too. So that was like I was trying to get Russia. I think I did my Portugal game in August and kind of got through that, but then they updated it and then I got confused. I guess I could still play it, but I didn't. See, so I've got like Portugal, and that's just, see, like win a war, that I won a war. That's like one of the easy beginner achievements. So I was doing Portugal. Let's see what one. There's some that are specific to Portugal. Yeah, as Portugal have a colony in Brazil and in Africa, and then a bunch of colonies on one province on each continent. So there's a lot of colonial stuff. Grand Navy. I formed Russia, and that was like in September or October. To play like a different game. Total War Attila, I got a bunch, but a lot of them are just basic. Fielded ballista or onager unit during a campaign siege battle. So that's not hard to get. You just get a mercenary siege weapon, and then you can use it. Destroy one of your own settlements. That's like part of the tutorial. So you capture 3 settlements. So those are kind of beginner things. Hearts of Iron 4. Yeah, I think I played in January a lot. I did a French game, Viva la France, so I messed up the first time and then I had to redo because it's a big game too, and it takes a lot of time, and you go through like each day for a decade. I think it might even have hours for this one because it's a shorter time span. It's the same developer, Paradox, as EU4, this one. So I used like a nuke. I researched all the technologies. I joined a faction, so that's easy to get. And then these ones are harder to get. So I did France, because that one was like a major country, and it's an ally, and I wanted to see if I could get that. So that one was rare, and then I tried South Africa, but that's like a minor one, so you don't have as much influence on how the war kind of works. So, and some of these are just from reaching 1948 or whatever. So that was just like a survival game, which wasn't that bad. You just play defensively, really defensively. There are other ones that are probably harder to get, where you're like attacking Germany as France, and you don't even have like as many men, or like you're not like a fascist, so it's harder to do things. Anyway, with like the soldiers, like you have a lower amount of like smaller army in terms of like how many people you can field and how many military factories you have and all this stuff. Anyway, Crusader Kings, so they got a new expansion that I got for free. I think that came out probably around May, so I started playing it then. Some of these games I've had for a long time, but I haven't played in Iron Man mode. So this one's Paradox 2, this one's Paradox, and then this one's Paradox. And you have to play it so that you can't like save and then go back and do like the backtracking, like I showed with the Close But No Amphora, where we have to lose one battle out of all the battles but win everything else, like in Rome too. So you can't go back and like do the backtracking like that, where you go back to a previous save and then you redo things if they don't go your way. So a lot of these are just kind of, some of these are from the Royal Court because they added artifacts, and some of these are just I don't know, just kind of like, oh, that I have a dynasty legacy and I did things to get that, or I have the highest piety level and that one's pretty common, or like that I founded a holy order. So those weren't really specific to a country. Some of them are specific to a country. So playtime by month, looks like I didn't get more than about 17% in a month. And if you look at, what's going on here? If you look at 17%, what you could see is there's about 8% of the time is 1 month, right? Because you do 1 divided by 12 is that. So that's what percent of a year 1 month is, 8.3%. So I did maybe double what the time is in some months and then less in other months. So like 8% would be like a normal month. So I have somewhere I'm like double, 14% of the playtime, 15%, 16%, and then somewhere like half, like 4 or 3 or 3. Because the holidays kind of nerfed the playtime, so I didn't have time for that. And then like this time I got things on sale or whatever was playing this. So then I would go through and do this. Oh, I got The Witcher too. But I didn't like that too much. It had a lot of bugs. I thought I would like it because I liked the Star Wars game that was like with a lightsaber and action adventure, third person action adventure, but then I didn't like The Witcher as much. Anyway, these are the games I played. Frequently asked questions. So stack lands. I almost completed that. I might complete that just to finish it off. I think I have 1 achievement left. But a lot of these are really big games. Evil Bank Manager, that's just like a function of time. Spent more time playing it and then I got farther in it. Kingdom, that game's fun, but it's kind of addictive. Anyway, this one I played like over 1 weekend. This one I played over like 1 or 2 weekends. This is a plugin for that. That's like the strategy, like the tactical part for this strategy. I don't know. Age of Empires 4. I like that, but this one I got pretty far, and I wanted to get some rare achievements because people wouldn't play this because I think they got scared. 911 operator is kind of heavy. It's got like, oh, you have to send people because someone started a fire, so you have to send like an ambulance and fire truck. And then it's like, oh, someone's like doing a home invasion, and now you have to send the police. Or there was a party that was too loud, and you have to send the police, or whatever. So it's good real world information. It has actual city maps, but it might be too real for some people because it's like kind of like stuff that could trigger people. Anyway, this stuff is all kind of more detached. It's like this one, it's all about people. So it's like that there's a ruler and this is their personality and then this is how they're doing politics and diplomacy. So like if you like Dune kind of stuff, this is good because it's or Game of Thrones. I actually made a guy King Robert in England. That was my brother-in-law, and that's like what happened in Game of Thrones. So that I had a friendly ruler in England in one of the games, because I joined a war against like the actual king, and then I supported his claim, and then he became king, and that's like what happened in Game of Thrones. And then like in Rome too, in the game we're playing, it's like we were doing a siege, and then we had a better army, and then we were gonna take Rome, but then they had like an agent stab the king, the Zillath or whatever, in the tent and like run away, and then the spy like messed up their supplies and they couldn't get there to reinforce, and then they like lost the battle. So then that's like what is going on when they're like in Game of Thrones and the people won't show up to a battle or will, which is like one of their like families, or the guy gets stabbed in a tent by like a weird ghost, and it's like it might have just been a person. So anyway, it's a lot of kind of Game of Thronesy stuff going on with like this one to some extent. Anyway, Napoleon, that one's way different because people have guns in that, so it works different. It's harder for me to get into, but be good for me too, I think, to branch out a little. Anyway, I think that's enough of a preamble to our gaming today. Let's see, how long have we been doing this? 22 minutes. All right. Let's get to it. Set my alarm for 2 hours. And that's like Game of Thrones is like 80 hours, so I actually had to cancel my HBO subscription because I wasn't watching enough shows. The whole thing about financing, where it's like you get too many subscriptions. So I cut my subscription costs in half because I got rid of like Sirius and HBO and Paramount Plus and Amazon Prime and all this stuff. Keyboard, my new keyboard, I have to figure out how to turn down the sound. Yeah, so I had to get it because it has light up keys. I guess, let's see if you can see it. So it's a Atrix. I got it at GameStop on Friday, and it lights up the keyboard. That's because I was wearing out the keys, so you couldn't see which keys they were, because it was just like the letters or whatever were painted on or printed on it. So just like with my fingers resting there all day, the finger oils or whatever wore them out. So this one is actually backlit, so that you can have there's like a plastic, I guess, like window pane kind of thing, like transparency, that lets you, that lets you actually see the colors from the backlight of the keyboard, so it won't wear off. So that's kind of a good upgrade. This is an Atrix. It's a membrane, full size, so it's a little bigger than my keyboard that I had, which just came with this computer. I guess it's a little more responsive. Like, it's from the gaming store, so they have all these people that are super into gaming, and then they have to have better response times, and then the keys aren't responding fast enough, or that there's not enough of not enough feedback if you click a key that it got clicked or not. So you have to have like the noise. See? You have the noise from the keyboard more. Anyway, I think what we were doing is rebuilding the economy. Or we have to finish off these guys and then build up the economy, and then we'll go after Rome. Right, it's a bunch of money, but we have to fix this. Should build these religious buildings. See, it's like their temple, Timia, because it helps with public order and then also the culture. +2 Etruscan cultural influence, because this is a different culture. Let's see. So just add that. It helps with research too. And we should probably build a farm pretty much everywhere now, because these buildings are going to be expensive with food. And we're going to need a lot of boroughs, because that's how the wind conditions work. Anyway, let's see, what do we have going on? These guys are going to have to take this guy out. There's a bunch of mercenaries. Let's see. They have some ships, some mercenaries, and once we get rid of that, their king and then their ships, I think they're done. So, anyway. So they have 6 ships. Yeah, this guy, kind of, some of the RPG for this. This is the guy that's a xenophobe, I think. Right? So, he was on the ship. He's the admiral. And he was fighting, and then he was... Oh, you can do suicide. I didn't know that. I guess in Rome, you'd have to actually go to the Senate, and then they'd have to vote on if you could kill yourself. But, anyway. And then they just let you. So... Anyway, he's a xenophobe. Oh, someone's not happy here. Let's see, -11. Let's see what's going on there. But he keeps yelling. He was on the ship and he was losing it and fighting people and he was yelling, "Goddamn bloody foreigners." That's actually what they said when we went to England about 10 years ago for the Olympics. I went there with my college marching band to kind of help people get excited for the Olympics. They invited us, and then we had to kind of play some places to add to the festivities. What's he mad about? Other factors. So once this guy's gone, the next guy won't have xenophobia, so that'll be easier to deal with. I think we want to promote her when we can, but then they'll get mad. Might be good to promote her too. much does that add to the loyalty too? So that'll fix things right now. So that should fix the politics. Okay. See how our party's doing. 29%. We'll adjust that when we promote the next, promote her. How much does it cost? 4,300. Maybe promote her next turn. So he can't get there. This guy can. So he'll take out this person, which is the king, and then we'll attack this person with this admiral. And then see what else is going on. Be able to move our armies and ships farther, so that'll be good. Objectives, we have to take out Rome. Let's see if we can take out Rome this naming session. We might not be able to. So all our money comes from trade, mostly, but we have to watch our upkeep, but that'll go down soon because we'll get rid of these mercenaries and stuff. I think we can do the land battle first. Who are we at war with? Hernishi and Rome. Just do a land battle first. Oh, it's an ambush. We'll fight them on the battlefield. So I'll try to use the missile troops, because that way we won't have deployables. Oh right, because he's the king. See, but I can't put those mounted units, fireballs, barricades. So what we want to do is be on the hills and then have fireballs on each side. And then we'll need some of these guys. Need missile units. Yeah, so they can hit him. Just good. And these guys can almost hit him. Just hit them from both sides. So actually, we can do have these guys back a little, because they'll still hit them for the most part. These guys can be in front. Mercenaries push the balls, and then some of these guys just hanging out. These guys up here. This should be interesting. Over there. Put some more. It's over here. Okay, so this should be good. So what other deployables? Barricades. We're okay. Oh, look at that. Oh boy. Oh, they're in trouble.
Italian swordsman! We await your command! Cavalry! Group riders at the double! Swift riders at your command! I'm a glory!
fireballs did their job. Let's see how many battles we've done. Because if we get to 100, I get another achievement. I might have to get to 100. Because this is like a bigger game. I guess, I don't know that the AI is better. So it's doing more damage back to me. And that they can spawn twice as many units, I think, because of how they kind of cheat. So if we wipe out this, that might be game over for the Vernici. Let's look at it. Yeah, that's their last unit, I think. Last military unit. There isn't an agent, and he is the king. So, minus 25% morale. Let's go get him. So that looks like transports. Let's do a naval battle. I think we have better missile troops. That's fine. Okay, so we'll mostly use mercenaries because we don't want to get our hands dirty if we can help it. And we're going to be disbanding these over time because they cost too much to maintain. So this way our own ships won't get hurt too much. just board them because they can't do anything.
Approved and ready. Assault ships ready for orders. Ready for orders. Understood. Ship dominate. Soldiers ready for orders.
One of our ships is being boarded.
Assault ships ready to attack.
At your command. By your command.
Orders. Hail. Orders.
Refuse. Ready for attack.
Oh, they don't have much health. Five. Okay. 2-minute battle. I think their ships were damaged. Hernichi. Your forces have trampled this faction into the dust, so they are gone. Admiral gained a rank. Our hungry woman. This woman is one of our most experienced people, regardless of gender. More wealth from entertainment, more gravitas, a loyalty. Right, so that's when we promoted her. Fleet withdraws. We'll add rally. So he has another trait or another special ability. Alright. So right, so to rebuild the economy, something we should be doing is getting rid of those guys because they are so expensive. 540. So this is what we'll start by doing. Those aren't expensive. Those guys are expensive. These guys are expensive. See, so already have more money. We have to do it over time, otherwise we'll get weakened too much. see, so now we got more money again. So we reduced the army upkeep a lot. Let's see. Where are the armies? So we have 2 navies out there. So we should go look at those. Okay. That's fine. I've got upgraded holes. Should help with the public order if I go there. Let's see. And the replenishment. So start buffing up the economy. If we upgrade the spurs high enough, they can't really attack. But we'll look at that soon. 25,000. I think there's research I can do that makes it cheaper. Yeah, minus 10% provincial capital main building construction costs. So large estate. And I think so let's say what, -1 construction, time for all buildings, local province. Alright, well, so it'll take 1 less turn to build stuff. Etruscan hoplites, and then we'll attack later. But we'll just, let's look at Rome. See where our spies are. I think there's one up here, one there, and one there. Terrace has been doing well this game, I think. So have to watch out for them. have to take them out next. Let's go see what's going on with them. Okay, I think that's it for this turn. Simium. Okay. Might be able to take Neapolis because they're pretty small. They're at war with the Sam Knights. They're a lot weaker, so that might be a good next step. Anyway. Keep building things here.
We will come for you in the night, and nothing will live. Not one creature. That is our war.
Okay. Well, it looks like we'll have to fight the Neuragic Confederation. A doctor from Messiah offers you a wondrous medicine. We don't need that. Having developed his skills, this young man is now ready to serve the common good. Son comes of age. Research complete. Informant network. Knowledge is power and we cannot afford weakness. So we got new technology. Oh, look at how much money we have. New party formed. The famous Arnth Belcha, a prominent character in your faction, has decided to split off from their party and form a new one. Followers of Selvins. Oh, never seen that happen. Oh, they're all mad. is this guy? What is going on? So I'll have to deal with that. Um, oh boy. What is a weird region? To figure out something to do. Neurologic Confederation's over here. What's their army look like? 15 people. I don't want to be at war with them, though. I can help it.
Are you brave or foolish, or just mad? Well, speak. I will listen before I turn you inside out.
Just pay them off.
I cannot stomach your cowardice. Your people will have peace when they are all stacked on the funeral pyres. I cannot stomach your cowardice. Your people will have peace when they are all stacked on the funeral pyres.
For the good of
Just extorted us. But now they can't attack for 10 turns. Commerce. Let's see where our money comes from. Trade, other taxes. Trade. Sorry. Okay. Fix. To send him up there to deal with potential rebellion. 382. We don't need these guys. Okay. And then the ship. We'll be back in a minute. I have to go to the bathroom. How much time do we have left? 4. Spent all the money. It's not good. Maybe I shouldn't build a building jet. Try to prevent civil war first. Cores of 10. It's 12% risk. So let's see what we can do here. It's 1,000 plus 5, but it costs a lot. Plus 5, but it costs a lot. Plus 5, but it costs not a lot. We'll send him to our neighbors that don't like us. Percent chance. Okay, well, 10% chance isn't that bad, I guess. Guess we did have money. To research. I want to build up the economy. Plus 7% wealth from agriculture. Plus 25% wealth from manufacturing. Don't need that yet. There's 15 religious building costs. That'll add up. 5 turns. Let's see. Plus 10% tariff. What military building do we have? Military quarters. Military canteen costs too much, so need to work on the economy. Get that soon. So informant network. We are surrounded by a multitude of nations and tribes, each pursuing their own agenda. Life is a matter not only of dominance, but survival also. Our wealth has enabled us to develop a sophisticated network of agents and spies embedded within all the major factions with interest in Italy. In this sphere of expertise, we believe we are peerless. It so happens that our armies, when supplied with accurate and timely information, have managed to surprise our foes and deliver victory. We are not complacent and always look for new ways to improve our intelligence gathering. Let's just get money. Shows him with money bags. Sounds useful. So we need more money to upgrade things. Well, maybe I'll do that next turn.
This hand stretched forth in friendship is unwisely ignored. Consider carefully your next words.
Yeah, we don't want to fight them right now.
And so we have a settlement. I will offer sacrifice for the wisdom we have been blessed with today.
Political intrigue. Your diplomat has returned accompanied by a master horseman. Oh, Arnth Belcha Selvins, your diplomat has returned with a generous tribute. Concealed agent has been found by foreign forces. A migrating tribe of Helvetii have invaded this region. We aren't up there though. Clovena. So we can go spy on them. See what's going on. Carthage got destroyed. Oh wow. Construction report. Population surplus. Build something there later, maybe. Declared Taurus and Frentani. I'm gonna have to fight Taurus soon. Oh boy. Look at what they're doing. Taurus just took all this stuff. Alright, let me see. things are going. Okay, well, our economy's gotten fixed. Holidays. They have a lot. Difficulties. 37 attack, 57 defense. can. We'll counter the rumors because we have lots of money. Daughter comes of age. Diplomat has returned accompanied by a famous scholar. Priest research rate for the civil technology tree. Oh, that's good. Child is born. Quarrel of the gods. The priest announced that Sethland sent the lightning to show exactly how hard and often a smith should strike his anvil. Pious smiths everywhere seek to emulate this divine prowess. Industrial center, plus 10%. Wealth from industry. Crafts are being produced at an accelerated rate. Okay. Let's see what the research rate is. Thriving trade. From Carthage. Favor from Carthage. 5 more turns. 10 civil rate. -8 loyalty. 5 more turns. Okay. Politics is stable, but we might want to do something. Let's see who got Carthage. Acragos. Huh. Okay. Pump up our money. If we look at corruption, we can do something about that with the politics, and that'll help our political party. We need to promote her. -5% corruption. Matriarch. Now the other parties are going to be mad. see who Terrace is fighting, because we'll have to face them sooner or later. Terrace is at war with Brentani in the same night. To build up our military. Be helpful to take Rome. So research rate 118. That's our income. 19. I don't know how much that helped corruption, but these are all allies, though. Anyway, Croton likes them. Right. Look at taking Rome soon. But we'll need some siege equipment.
It appears my route is barred.
Political intrigue. Arnfeldscha, your diplomat has returned with a generous tribute. Your diplomat has returned accompanied by a famous scholar. Happy nobleman, plus 8 loyalty for all political parties. Noblemen are delighted with your decision not to deal with the doctor. It even seems that this incident has made your rule more stable. Oh, that's good. How long does that last? 4 turns. So it just cancels out what was already there. Oh, but that all looks good now. Six. So now we have money. Need more food. Oh. Start upgrading these, and then fighting Rome. So we'll get more money, and then look at making siege units, and reducing the cost of canteen.
My palm. Many good men have died in our wars. The Senate looks to find terms that will bring rest to all our swords.
Should be able to take Rome soon. And I'd have to start building up against Taurus. Daunians? I don't even know what those are. Right Ghost, target, Cassinum, action raid. Enemy champion has assaulted soldiers guarding your settlement, causing casualties and weakening the garrison. Dawnians. The bread and the knife. Powers nothing without control. Research complete. A concealed agent has been found by foreign forces. They are now vulnerable to hostile agents. Concealed agent has been found. Okay. Building pirate raid. That doesn't matter to us. We're on the wrong side. That might mess up Tars a little. Didn't do anything. Dawnians. Tars is getting them. Dawnians. What? Oh. Alright. That's the Dawnians. Let's go watch the war. Swords of Charon. See what's going on over there. Do they have so much money? $117 upkeep for the Hoplites. Ours is. What is ours up to? $168. Great. We want the military canteen. We need this, then this, then wait, then this, and then we'll get the catapults. Wait, what was this? The good, the bad, and the Gauls. We're not fighting the Gauls though. We have a new leader. What's going on? 3% research rate. +5 experience gain rate for all agents. Summit of Phantom Voltumne has decreed that wealthy individuals should finance the scientific attempts of other more knowledgeable individuals. Okay. That takes less time now. That's good. Research complete. The bread and the knife. Let's see what that says. The aristocratic families of the big cities hold the levers of power. They are also in charge of the reorganization of our vast land holdings. With such powers, all property and money is essentially under their control. The group of agricultural workers who labor in the large estates of the provincial landowners is steadily growing. As a result, the classes of merchants and manufacturers residing in the cities are spending more and more time and resources just to maintain the political significance in this new climate of powerful oligarchs. Okay, so we got more money again. Get 26k. So I don't think we'll get Rome this time. To deal with terrorists at some point, but our soldiers aren't quite there. We need more food. That'll happen soon. Need food here. It's 13,000. So let's see, this upgrade goes 25,000 and it takes 4 food. That's where all the food went. But, nice inventory.
welcome can become a farewell if you waste my time.
I think we can start promoting some of these people from other party. Let's see. It's 18, 16, 17. Okay, so this one's 18. Okay.
We have decided in our wisdom that your people would make worthy allies. I suggest you grasp this opportunity for cooperation.
Yeah, we don't want to fight them right now. Diplomat has betrayed you. Increase in rank. An agent found. They are not same blood. I think we have to get rid of them later. No, it doesn't say that. 31 out of 45. Get some more trust skins. Let's see how we're doing with the records. Turn 87. Try this. Two more turns. Upgrade. Military canteen.
Are you brave or foolish, or just mad? will listen before I turn you inside out.
I will send for olives, bread, and wine, and then we will. Be welcome. The omens are good, and I am happy to consider your proposition.
Might make sense to get them. Let's see, Imperium. I think we can get more places. How many places do they have? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That makes sense. So we'll join with them.
Be welcome. The omens are good, and I am happy to consider your proposition. The signs are.
Okay, we had to do that in response to terrorists. Let's see what's going on. Politics are fine. They're gaining influence. We need to gain our influence a little. Influence, but we'll have to wait. A little while. World of Wonder. Tomb of Lars Porsena. Tomb of Lars Porsena. Plus 3% military research rate. Minus 20% public order. Penalties due to the presence of foreign cultures. Confederation with Palau 3. We now have olive oil and timber. Okay, now we got more food. So now we need to get the Reichi. Another C. 70,000. One more unit of hoplites, hoplites. We'll look at that in a minute. have to deal with them. On that side of the sea. Adriatic Sea. How many armies do I have then? Prosperity Ridge. 7 of 8 armies. Okay. Okay. Well, we still have more armies now. Oh, but now I don't get as much money. Okay. More food. That's my income. Okay, I think that's the game for today. See where I am, what's going on. All these politicians got improved. It's from the what was the last one? From the summit. Okay. 8,000 to turn, almost 9,000 to see what can be happening, what can happen.
Welcome! The day is already old and there is much to do, so if you have words, speak them.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Should say how many provinces we have here. Region zone 28. So 22 battles. It's gonna be a lot. Fighting terrorists. Turn 88. So we'll get these guys pumped up soon. 2 turns. And then 4 turns and 4 turns. So that's gonna take 10 turns before we can look at fighting Rome. Makes sense to build up the economy. many navies do I have? Like 5. Let's see. Summary. We have. So the armies will cost a lot more when we get there. Expansionism's even worse. So we don't want to do that just yet. Loyalty, that's not bad. Let's to deal with that, which is fine. Do that later. Oh, he has a lot of people in his party now. Anyway, what is going on? Able to start promoting people. I don't know why corruption didn't go down as much as I thought it would. %. A lot of bonuses for farming. All right. So we have to get these two before we probably build up the Spears. Also the Spears, because it makes things cost a quarter as much. might want to assault Rome soon. Even if we don't have catapults. Do they still have their agent? Let's see. Yeah, I don't see the agents. So it might be a good time to do that. I'll do that tomorrow, maybe. Might play this again tomorrow. Have the Zilath guy show up in Assault Room. Or next week. Melee attack 18, defense 54. Melee defense 90, attack 35. So yeah, these guys will be able to take on their soldiers, I think. If we look at Taurus, where's our spy? What's going on? S- 57 defense, 37 attack. So the city guard can take these guys, which is good to know. Melee attack 50, defense 30. Attack. These guys might be able to bonus versus large. Plus 15. 81 armor, 55 health. $63 armor. So we should be able to take them with the city guards. City guards counter the hoplites. So we'll build up a couple armies. These two armies. This guy and the Zilath. The Zilath will attack with this additional army, and then we'll get through those two battles. Because they don't have that many elite troops. The 120. These guys have 120 per unit. These guys have 120 per unit. And they have 120 total each. So, should be able to attack soon. I do it now, but I'm kind of tired of this for today, and the game kind of ended. So, in terms of setting the alarm, so we'll take Rome next time, definitely. Probably with this army, with the Zilath, and this army with the general. Let me just see something about this. Is level 3. It's level 5. Okay. Yeah, so we'll be able to take Rome with our upgraded troops, and then we might have to look at building up and fighting terrorists, because we need Samnium. So it might be good for us to try to stop their expansion and hit them down here. Because we're pretty secure up here, I think. If we look at the diplomacy, they seem to like us enough. These guys don't, but they're far away. Don't have to worry about that. And then, or did we sign a non-aggression pact? What are our...
Greetings. Do not waste time on ill-chosen words, although an hour or two bathing would have been useful.
Maybe we'll take out these guys first. Right? Because they're pretty small. So maybe take them because they're in Samnium and then start fighting Taurus. Alright. We'll have to watch the Imperium level. We only have a few more provinces, regions we can get before that goes up. Alright, well, thank you for joining me today. Let's see how long the show went. 2 hours, 40 minutes. Hopefully we'll be here tomorrow, and if not, if I don't have time, next week. So, have a happy new year, and thanks for watching.